Often an attack will include the creation of a new user, followed by permissions being elevated to an admin level. Knowing what to look for in our server data can help us quickly react and stop an attacker before they can do too much damage. In our instance, we have some Windows security log data ingested. The data includes Windows event codes that give details on what is happening on the servers. There are two event codes we need to look for. First, we are going to search for events where a user was created. This is event code 4720. We also want to find events where a user was added to a security group. These show up with the event code 4732. This will return any security group change. We add administrators as a search term to limit users only added to that group. Notice that we have wrapped these search terms in parentheses to only return events with event code 4720 or 4732 along with the text administrators. Our data also includes a security ID for the user interacting with the server. We can use the field with the transaction command to group related events performed by the user. The transaction command will combine all events by the user. We can use the max span option to only build transactions with a duration of 180 minutes and under. We add a search command to only return events that include both the 4720 and 4732 event codes in the transaction. Finally, we pipe our results into a table command to make them readable. We can now see the time the event started, the events that took place, the ID of the user that took the actions, and the name of the user that was created. The progression from new account to heightened permissions can be a good indicator that your systems have been compromised. Adding this search as an alert will help you and your organization act quickly when needed. Thanks for watching.